Hello, everyone. How's it going? Good to see you all. This is Paul. This is Contradictions. Contradictions with Curtis. That's what we should call it from now on. This is Paul from Conversations with Curtis. We're playing Contradiction Spot the Liar. This is our final version of playing this game, Tori and I. And then next week we're going to move on to something else. Not that we don't love this game, but just we don't play games quickly, and it would take us a long time to get through this, and we want to explore other games. So we're going to do our best to get through as much of the game today as possible. I'm not going to lie. I have a cheat sheet over here. I haven't looked at it yet, but we will be looking at it because I want to see if we can spot more lies and get through this. But it's great to see you all. See what's up. Zuki's here. Joseph's here. Zwex. Right said Brett. Good to see you. Joseph, the coffee fugue. Pickalier, Michael, Zen Solipsist. I love that name. So thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I haven't prepared anything, but I will just tell you that I went to PAX this weekend, and while I didn't take part, nor should I have taken part in the panel that for the adventure game panel that was hosted there, I got to sit in the front row. Roberta Vaughn, who put the whole thing together, she was very kind and gave me and my son, my 13-year-old son, a badge, and we went over early on Saturday and we wandered around the exhibit halls and watched a whole bunch of people playing games, a lot of shooting games, but it was fun. It was kind of overwhelming. But then we went and watched the panel, and we got to see Ken and Roberta Williams, and oh gosh, how come I can't remember the name of the guy who did create Monkey Island? But it was Ken and Roberta Williams, Jane Jensen. Someone's going to put it down. But a whole great group of people. They were awesome. Al Lowe, and it was really, really fun. And Joseph, you're already diving in. Awesome. Thank you. Seems I'm not getting paid yet, but I wanted to do something. Hope things are moving for the channel. You know, it's moving in its own way. It's been, I think now that we've settled into a, sort of a regular thing and not just a one-time oral history of Phantasmagoria, we're finding our way, and it's a long game. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun, so we'll keep doing it as long as we can. So yeah, PAX was fun. It was a great panel. I was hoping to meet Ken and Roberta afterwards. They got mobbed by autograph seekers. It was just a little too hectic to try to meet them and talk to them in person. I was invited to a dinner afterwards, and I really wanted to go, but my son was a little burned out, and it was a long drive to take him home and then drive all back out there. So I didn't do it, but I'm convinced I will get. Ron Gilbert, that was him. He was great, by the way. He was really. I really loved his answers, and I really want to talk to him. I think I've got a pretty good shot at interviewing him once Return to Monkey Island comes out. We've had a little bit of back and forth, so that'll be fun. All right, I don't got nothing else to say. I'm just going to very quickly say thank you to our Patreon members. Joseph's saying, "Oh man, a dinner with that bunch, I'd lose my mind." Yeah, I just don't feel like I belonged there. It wouldn't have been bad. I'm sure it would have been pleasant, but that wasn't my place. I was glad to be in the front row. I got to see Robert Holmes, talk to him. I saw Sean Parker, who his game Fogtown got fully funded, so I'll get to actually be a voice in his game, which will be great. So I saw some cool people, and then that was it. All right, I'm going to just quickly say thank you to my Patreon members. These guys are awesome. In fact, what I want to do right now, because I feel like I should have done this a while ago, is I want to point out how much I appreciate Malika Chandler. Malika has been with me pretty much from the beginning. She has been our highest monthly donor. And she asks nothing in return. She doesn't, I think she joins all these live streams, but she doesn't really partake in the chat. I think she just likes to watch and enjoy. If Malika, if you're there, I just want to say thank you. You're awesome. I had the pleasure of meeting her a couple times when she came out to Seattle to watch me in Hotter Than Egypt at Act Theater. And she's just awesome. And I just want to thank her for that. I also want to thank Francois, who was our other high donor. And then Miles, Robbie, and Joseph for all of you guys are sort of our keeping this thing afloat. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to just say, I want to point out 5 of our $20 donors. Ethan Yetten, I'm just going to throw the first names that come to me here. Christian Wolf, thank you. Lori Whitley, you've been with us for a long time. Michael Lauber. And Rohan Smith. So you guys, thank you. And then our $10 donors, Derek Rucker, I'm just going to do 5 here. MDQP, as always, he's great. Luke Jensen, Lemming, and Adrian Neville. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being there, helping us, keeping us going. And that's it for now. We'll be back on Friday with, I feel like I'm saying goodbye. We'll be back on Friday with Return to Monkey Island, but I want to bring out Tori because she was gone last time and we haven't been together in a while. So I'm going to bring her out right now. Everybody say hi to Tori. Hi, Tori. Hey, how are you? I'm doing good. What's going on? How's are you surviving the California heat? Oh, hold on a second. I don't think anybody can hear you because I turned this off. All right.
Happening.
All right. There we go. Now I think we can hear.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Anyway, it's my microphone. There we go. It's supposed to cool off this weekend. So
Cool off to like 95 or something.
like 80 something.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what is it? Yeah, 80s. Yeah, in the 80s. It's 95 today.
Wow. I grew up in Seal Beach, Los Alamitos area, and I just looked at the weather down there. And Thursday, tomorrow, is supposed to be 101, which is crazy for being so close to the.
Beach.
Yeah, which is
That's crazy.
right near the ocean. You shouldn't be getting that
Yeah.
hot. That's crazy.
That's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Well, we haven't played this game in a while. How are you?
I know.
How are you feeling about jumping back in?
Well, it kind of feels like I just saw you last week.
Oh, did you watch some of the? Did you watch some?
Because I watched some of the of your play with Rupert.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. I thought
He's
he was
funny.
he was clearly had no interest in playing the game. I think he
No,
just he just really enjoyed chatting and he spent so much time sort of wincing at his own performance, which all of us actors can identify with.
Yeah, no, I was saying to you, it'd be funny to have a game where you've got the like distracted investigator, and your job as the player is to keep him on track, trying to get him back onto the game.
That's great. We can call it that. That could be the follow-up. Distraction.
Yeah,
Keep the investigator on track.
right, right.
Well, we can hear the waves in the background, so I've got Contradiction up. I'm worried about. I had it all set up before we got here, and so I think here's the good thing. OBS, which is the broadcasting software that we use.
I don't know what that is.
Just trust me that it's
important.
It's important, and it takes some figuring out. And they just updated a software version of it for Mac, and I just upgraded to it, and it's looking so much better. That it's taking up way less CPU. So I think that we're not going to have as many lags as before.
Oh, good.
Could you boost Tori's microphone a tad? Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can try to move it closer.
The problem is it's also going to...
Hello?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, get it close. Let's see. Yeah, let's do... The problem is it's also going to boost the game. So, but I think that'll be fine. Uh-oh.
Is that better?
Yeah, let's see. 9, there we go. Let's see how that goes for now. Okay, well, let's just move on to the game here. I just want to see what else. Oh yeah, so MDQP, you're asking if we're going to play this some more. We're going to play it just today. Next week, I think we're going to start the 7th guest. That was one of the Patreons. I think that Tori and I should just play FMB games, since that was kind of what we did. And then I'll play the other adventure games with Daniel. So I think we'll start 7th guest, see how we do, play it for a few weeks, and then either keep going or move on. So I think that's what we're going to do next week. But in the meantime, let's dive into Contradiction. All right. And I'm going to...
So I don't know what you and Rupert discovered, if anything.
I don't either. I don't remember. So here's what we discovered. The last thing I remember is that we went to, let me see here. We found another greenhouse in the back, and there was some bag of what, some it looked like marijuana, but they're saying it's not that. And in fact, let's go here. Let's take a look at the hint. Can you see everything, Tori?
Yes.
Okay. I see
A
that there's
greenhouse in the back of the pub?
Remember, there was one greenhouse that we saw. There was a second greenhouse in that same area, where James, the kind of creepy guy, lives.
Yeah.
What do we see? Let's see what the thing is. Who will know what that packet of leaves is? There are also things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, and Rebecca about yet. So I think James is going to know what the packet of leaves is. So let's go find James. He's over by the Abbey Farm. We're going to try to be very efficient. That's what we're going to try to do. Yeah, let's go this way.
Efficient? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we're going to try to get some stuff. Let's talk to James.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. Let's replay this answer. So we did ask him about the packet of dried leaves. Cortisol latency experience. I am not tracking, just so y'all know, I'm not really tracking the chat too much. I will make sure it's going pretty fast. So, but yeah, James said it was mint. Let's find out what he said. Yeah.
Could you tell me what these are, please? I found them in the greenhouse.
Been snooping around on the farm, have we?
It's called investigating, James.
Yeah. It's just mint. Mint leaves. For cooking.
Yeah, I heard you were a bit of a budding chef.
Dabble a bit. Won a few competitions.
Very impressive. So you normally just leave packets of mint lying around?
Must have dropped it.
Okay, so that is what we know about the leaves. I think that's all we need to know. We're supposed to go talk to
Thank
Rebecca
you.
now.
Probably be back later.
Rebecca is the bar owner, and she's married to Ryan. So let's go do that.
Okay.
See, moving along here.
I'll ask her about the leaves.
Yes. I do like I've said it before, but I really do like
A few more
just
questions, if you don't
the
mind.
look of it all. All right, so James.
Yeah, me too.
Asked about this. Let's ask about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what these are?
Oh, magic mint.
Magic.
Where did you find this?
Magic mint.
Salvia divinorum. I used to grow it years ago. It makes you trip.
In what way?
It's a hallucinogenic and legal. Quite a dangerous combination, really.
Do you use it?
Me? No. No, I don't even take medicines. I like to stay pure.
I didn't expect Rebecca to know about growing drugs. I know she claims not to use them herself, but I'm not so sure.
I'm not so sure either. Rebecca told Jenks that the leaves were from the Saliva divorium. Salvia, not saliva. Okay. Okay. Again,
You said she used to grow them?
yes. Or she doesn't. Okay, so James. So now we're gonna go talk to. Oh, there was a drunk guy by the lake that told us about Liam a year ago who committed suicide.
Yeah.
So we don't know if that's true, and we don't know if our person, who's the person that died? I forgot. Anyway,
Kate.
Kate. We don't know that she got. So
Well, have we asked?
Let's go
We've
ask.
asked Rebecca about Liam.
Yeah. What did she say? She said that he was in a band called Blackstone. He used to let Blackstone play in the pub, or she did, but she didn't know Liam very well. I'll bet you that's not true. I bet you they were lovers. All right, let's go.
That's all for the moment.
Let's go
Thank
talk to Simon and Emma and ask them about the drugs. Okay, let's climb through the window here.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
All right. We did Liam's death. What about the... Oh, I guess we did this already, right? Okay, we haven't asked yet. Okay, let's ask.
You know what these are, by any chance?
No. Sorry. I don't know anything about plants or things like that, but you should ask Rebecca. She used to live on a farm. She'd know.
All right. We missing anything else? Hasn't asked about... Wait, really?
About the drug? Huh. Might as well. Might as well.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Yeah, I've heard of it. It's a drug, isn't it?
Yeah. Hallucinogenic drug. Ever tried it?
No, I've never taken any illegal substances.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah, it's funny because Rupert talked, and it's true. He talked about how in this game he has no character. All he does is ask questions. And he was very humble, I guess is the best way of saying it, about his, people love his performance. And I see why. He really does make the most of these moments. Even though he doesn't have a backstory, you just get a real sense of who this character is. It's really fun to
He's
watch.
fun to watch.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to go. All right, I'm not going to lie. I've got my little cheat sheet up here. So now, Ryan. Okay, so we got to talk to Simon, and then we're going to talk to Ryan. And gosh, guys, I'm just going to see if I can.
Okay.
My computer. I wish you guys. I should take a picture of my setup.
You should.
It's crazy. So I have my computer right here. I've got a second monitor right here. On the second monitor, I have you and me, so I can see us. That's our Zoom thing. Over here is OBS. Over here is a laptop that I bought at Costco because Contradiction would not play on the Mac. So that is streaming to my Mac.
Whoa.
You guys are here. I'm seeing the chat over here. It's insanity. I can't wait to return this laptop when this game's over.
It's just for this game.
It's just for this
that you
game.
need it.
Yeah, I hope. Okay. Let's go to talk to Simon.
Be back later on, if that's
Oh,
okay.
shoot. I guess I could have gone to Simon, straight to him. Okay, knock for Simon.
A few more questions, please.
I guess
Thank you.
someone said that the guy who played Simon or plays Simon is a star of another FMV game. I guess it seems like the folks in the UK is just kicking butt in the FMV world. If you haven't, Tori, I highly recommend. Maybe you and I will play this game, Immortality. I interviewed a game creator who's making FMV games, and they're very complex and very interesting. And
Is it a newer one?
It's brand new. It just came out,
Oh.
and it's about the plot is a woman who was an actor in the 1970s who made just a couple of movies. She disappeared, and her movies never came out, but all the movie footage is available. So for us, we can look at all the movie footage, and within the movie footage, we can find out how she disappeared. So,
Oh, I think you mentioned something about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that sounds really.
Yeah.
That sounds really.
Know what these are?
No. Look a bit like sage leaves.
Haven't seen them before, though.
Not at all, no.
I'm spotting a liar. All right, let's try this.
I mean, he was pretty convincing.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
Salvia divinorum.
Magic mint, same thing.
Oh, yeah, you mean the drug? Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, ever tried it?
Well, once or
Is that a real
twice,
thing?
Yeah. But it's not really my sort of thing. It messes with your brain. I've never tried any other drugs either. Nothing like that. Nothing hallucinogenic.
I wonder if Atlas is a cult that makes everybody sort of, they all sit around and take this divinorum drug and try to get to a higher consciousness or something like that.
Yeah, that
Okay,
makes sense.
that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay, here we go.
Can we ask Ryan about it?
Yeah, I think we need to go ask Ryan. I think we've already...
Or the guy in the park, or by the lake?
Yeah,
Guy.
let's check it out. There's... Oh, no. Let's go here. I'll just quickly see if... There's nothing there. I think we've already seen the guy. Oh, that goes back. Okay. Back into the woods. Now we're going to go... Oh, heck. Let's just get to the... Where are we? Let's go here. Go to the jetty. Anything? Nope. I'm going back. Okay, let's just go talk to Ryan.
Okay.
Okay. Apparently, we can go into the reading room. Aha.
We're just starting a session, do you mind?
I'm terribly sorry. I'll leave you in peace.
Yeah, that was the guy who carved the... I can't do that. Can you do that? My fingers are all disjointed. Yeah, good job. You're better than me. See, I can't do either one. I can do that, but I can't do it without... Anyways, he carved that into the tree, and we were trying to figure out what that sign is. So that guy... Yeah, that was the guy there. Okay, we don't know who he is yet.
We can't talk to him again, though, right?
I guess not. No, I can't go back in there anymore.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's find out about that. Okay, he's already asked about the leaves looking like chopped tea bags. He doesn't know anything about plants. He suggested Rebecca would know. And let's ask him about this.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum?
No. What is it?
It's a hallucinogenic plant, a legal one, at least for the moment.
I've no interest in drugs, Inspector. My job. That's the only drug I need. As trite as that may sound.
Do you know any students who may have used hallucinogens?
No. My students aren't interested in that kind of thing. Besides, no one is allowed drugs or alcohol onto the site. I don't think anyone has ever brought drugs to Atlas.
Do you have any medicines on site at all?
No, we're not allowed. Insurance purposes.
Okay, so he has no interest in drugs. No student has ever bought or brought drugs to Atlas. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol onto Atlas premises. He's drinking booze right now. He's been drinking a
yeah.
highball the entire scene. Doesn't keep any medicines on
Seems
site.
like they wouldn't put all these. There's got to be a contradiction somewhere in something else he said.
There could be, but I am going to, in the interest of time, because we have so far
Thank you. Probably be
played.
back later.
I think our next contradiction is with James. So we're going to go back to James.
Okay.
Abbey Farm. And, okay. Okay, let's do it.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Okay. Let's ask him about this.
Ever heard of Salvia divinorum, James?
What's that? Skin cream?
It's not a skin cream, no. It's a plant.
Really? Don't know much about plants.
So you've never heard of salvia?
No.
I love how he doesn't look at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
About plants.
Okay, so here's, I'm not even going to pretend like so here's a lie.
Oh, a degree in plant science?
Aha! I don't know. Is this too, I don't know. Is it okay to cheat? Or should we just not cheat? What do you think?
Let's not do it all the time.
Okay. Let's not do this. Will get us to our next one. I agree.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Well, let's cheat a little
How about
bit.
let's cheat with our, here, I'm going to put this away. I know I feel a little weird about doing it, so I'm going to put it away. If we get there it goes. It's I promise you, I've just minimized it. And now, time limit, like Jeffrey just said. And if y'all want to, maybe if we cheat with chat, if they want to help
Let's
us.
cheat with chat.
Let's cheat with chat. All right, so you guys can help us. And then if we totally get lost, we'll refer to the cheat. Okay, good. All right, well, at least we got one
But
here.
it got us moving. It got us moving.
Got us moving. So James' degree is in plant science. And now he doesn't know much about plants. All right. Boom.
Aha.
Aha.
So, your degree is in plant science, but you don't seem to know anything about plants.
Well,
so you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
You have.
say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal. Why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll look later. The only drug he grows? I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Okay. So he's never heard of salvia, but he doesn't know much about plants. So that's a lie. So we already know that's a lie. Let's ask about, so what do you think? Do we want more from him?
What did he?
Here, let's just sort of see what we got here. He can't remember. He knew Kate through Simon's girlfriend. Didn't socialize with her. Doesn't know if she had lost her license. Doesn't know about any of that. Saw Simon a month ago. Something about Simon's home brew. Traded his herbal tea for Simon's home brew. Does that have anything to do with plants? Simon's home brew is very strong. Box of bottles. Broken pendant.
James, well, if he says it doesn't know about the bottles, but he says his homebrew is strong, but that might be a reach.
Yeah, drop silver key, cardboard mask. Yeah, we don't do that. Kate's argument. Doesn't know anything. I've seen the poster. No, Simon is on the Atlas course. Doesn't discuss the course with Simon. So let's just find this. So what?
Wait, only. Oh,
Let's wait. There's a. Let's do this. Exit.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
James said he never gave it to anyone, but traded it with Simon, as said at the start of the game. Okay.
But those scrying mirrors, he only makes them for other people.
Where are our contradictions? So first contradiction is...
So,
right.
your degree is in plant science,
All right.
but you don't seem to know any...
Let's go back in for a sec. I think Zuki's saying that we should... If he said it's for private use, match it with never trading. Okay, good call.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Yes. So, doesn't know about plants. Uses salvia. Private use only. All right. And then we go back to... What was it? Simon's Homebrew. Traded. Is that a thing? Yeah! Nice. And we didn't... I promise I didn't...
When you
look at
say
the cheat sheet.
herbal
I like
tea,
Zuki.
do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon for his homebrew. So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else?
And why won't you look me in the eye?
Did you give it to anybody else?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
How many people did you give it to? Did you give it to Kate?
No.
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia?
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Oh, this is good.
You even know about Third Eye.
The what? The third eye.
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. If you don't know about Third Eye, you know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Third eye's a band?
Tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult. We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them, single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look.
Ooh. This is a good one. Zuki, you got us
We're
going
reeling
here.
in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program to make them compliant, and selling them on. It's all there.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Like objects, commodities.
To who?
Anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why anyone who stood up to them and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
Sounds like
So you're saying Liam was murdered
Phantasm
by Third
music.
Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. That's why I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
He met him because he gave him herbal
It's
tea.
obvious, you could tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just obvious. I mean, US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented. You can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
And do you think that had anything to do with it?
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
Well, that was
Well,
a lot
a
of...
lot to take in. Does James really believe all this stuff?
That was a lot
This
to
is the first
take in.
I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Okay, what
That
do
was
we...
a lot to process.
Yeah, I was also processing... That guy was... I think there's some good actors. I like that guy. He does a
There
good...
are a lot of good actors in this.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. What the heck do we do? Okay, so Third Eye. Tell me what we all know. The Third Eye is... Zen Solstice says, I'm sure the Third Eye is what Zuki opened for this banger contradiction. The symbol on the flyer looks... Can we look at it? The flyer, do not draw. So this is his flyer that he put up and said, boy, if only a flyer could stop evil corporations from
Yeah.
moving forward, I'd be putting up flyers all the time.
Putting them up everywhere.
Um,
Well, maybe we should just start asking some people about this flyer.
yeah, it looks like we need to go talk to some people about the Third Eye. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to double check to see if I have any more. What? OBS wants me to update the software. Not right now. Why didn't he help with that info all along? What on earth did he have to gain being so guarded? Curtis would have destroyed WinTech decades ago if only he put out more flyers. Exactly. We could have. You and Adrian could have destroyed the house if only you put up some flyers in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody come talk to me about this house.
Okay, let's see what's up. I think we got to go talk to...
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Yeah. So it seems like all we do at this point is just talk to our folks, right?
Oh yeah, do we go right to Ryan and ask
Third Eye
Ryan?
Flower. Oh, here's our... That's the Third Eye Flyer. Okay, these are all the things that we have. So we have Kate's driver's license. We have an unlocked bicycle. We have a screwdriver. Box of old bottles. Simon's homebrew. A broken pendant. The broken pendant. Okay.
Oh.
Can I use this? I can't use this. Yeah, there's no use for this yet. Freedom necklace card. Broken pub window. Kate's argument at the pub. Drop silver key. We used that once, right? Cardboard mask. We haven't figured that one out yet. That's going to come up a little later. Atlas.
Wait, what's the symbol on that mask? Is that a symbol that was on that?
Oh, yes. Good call. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. We'll get to that in just a second. So Atlas poster. What are these things right here? Okay.
They look like eyes.
Little eyes. Photo frames and paint. Black scrying mirror. Liam's death. Hand symbol carving. Atlas freedom phrase. I forgot what the Atlas freedom phrase is.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Did you find that when with Rupert? I don't remember that one.
I don't either. And then here's the Third Eye. So there it is, right there, right?
Yes.
Is that the same thing as... Wait, where'd it go? Yep, the same thing. Okay, good to know.
So it is Atlas. But we
There
know
are
that.
things you haven't asked Simon, Emma, Rebecca. Yeah, we got to talk to everybody. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Paul Ryan Rand. What's this Paul Ryan Rand? Is there ever a reason to go down behind Brandon House?
Wait. There's Paul Rand and Ryan Rand, right?
Yeah, is that their house?
No, but there's two. There's another person. Maybe is there another person?
There's
we
a
have-
son and there's a... Oh, yeah, we've been talking to the son, but we haven't talked to the father.
Yeah. How do we find him?
I'll bet you he's going to become unlocked once we get a little
Oh, yeah.
left on West Street. No, that takes us back to Abbey Farms. Okay, let's go talk to Rebecca. Rebecca, I think you need to tell us some more stuff. And why are you married to that guy? Okay.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
I'm going to read some of the I really hope they reach Paul Rand today. Paul Darrow is such a magnificent actor. I hope we do too. Go Tori, what a spot. You guys are legends. We're legends? Or they are legends? I'll say that you and I are legends, Tori. Yeah. Freedom phrase was like freedom from guilt or something. Basically, they believe in sociopathy leading to success. Who doesn't, you know? Joseph, pretty obvious references to Ayn Rand. Third Eye did the murder. I hope this story ends at a Third Eye Blind concert. Ha ha. Okay. All right. You guys are having fun. I'm glad. Let's talk to some people about some stuff. Wait, suggests asking Ryan about the mask. Where am I right now?
In the bar.
I'm in the bar. So the only thing we haven't talked about yet is this.
Have you seen this before?
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Really?
Well, don't quote me on that.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
None at all.
She thinks James Wilson is a fantasist, casts spells in woods, heard James grows cannabis. No truth to the flyer. Is there anything in here about...
Well, did she say before she didn't know him very well? Or,
Salvia, also called magic mint, used to grow salvia years ago. Salvia divinium is a hallucinogenic. Doesn't take any drugs or medicines. But what did she just say? James casts spells. All right, I don't think there's anything here.
all right.
Immediately.
Yeah, we should move on.
Yeah, let's go talk.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Of course it's okay. That's what the whole game's about. All right, let's just go. I keep thinking we're going to run into something. I want to see that, you know, the magnifying glass again. All right, let's talk to Simon first.
A few more questions, please.
Okay. Yeah, let's ask about this.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A Third Eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
So you hadn't heard about Third Eye?
No, sorry.
He knows James made the flyer. Doesn't know anything about Third Eye. What does he say about James? Let's see what he says about...
But wait, how does he... How did he... Oh, does it say on the flyer that it caused Liam's death? Because he just mentioned...
Do not join this cult. Third Eye are grooming and controlling students' minds to make money from wealthy and corrupt businessmen. They pretend to be able to improve your life, but in fact they will rob your identity and use barbaric methods like ECT to wipe your memories and destroy your personality. They are based at Edenton Village Hall. Do not join. Those who attempt to explore them will be killed, like Liam Rogers.
Oh, okay.
What about his homebrew? Simon Jenks told Jenks about his homebrew. Are we missing anything? Anybody? James said he grew only one type of drug, or was it someone else? Cardboard mask. Atlas. Just looking at some stuff here to see. James is into New Age mysticism. James thinks the government is tracking him. Okay. Liam's death, didn't know Liam, but had heard about him. That's consistent. Refers to the 3 vet freedoms. Thinks student in Woods was Atlas student. Kyle. Okay, that was that kid Kyle. Believes guilt doesn't serve any purpose. These could be Sage. Olivia, Divinium. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I think we
Okay.
we talked to Emma.
Yeah, let's go talk to Emma.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
All right, let's ask.
Have you seen this?
Yeah. It was all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens, that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Doesn't know anything about Third Eye, but he's a government conspiracy nut.
Did she say she didn't know him very well?
She did, I think. Saw the flyer while at college last year. Oh, something about college. Like, didn't she leave college? Oh man. I went to pub after college. Argue with Kate. I don't know. Doesn't know anything about Third Eye.
So much information here.
I know.
Oh.
Cardboard mask. Hasn't seen the mask before. Went to an Atlas seminar. So the contradictions for Emma. How do I find out what contradictions we have for Emma? Oh, doesn't it like? Usually it's like
I can't remember.
Usually it like comes up. She lied about she had a affair with Ryan, and that she got into the argument with Kate. Doesn't believe anything James says.
Kate was going to blackmail her over her affair with Ryan, right?
All right, let's find out.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Let's get a hint. All right. Hey, everyone. If you are on YouTube, please hit like. Do that like thing. That would be helpful. If you want to do a super chat, that would be awesome too. And same thing on Twitch. Anything you guys could do to support would be super helpful. You haven't asked Ryan about the third. Okay, so I don't think there's any, I bet you Ryan's gonna have a contradiction.
Yeah.
So just as I said that, Joseph wrote, Ryan has at least 2 contradictions. So there we go.
Oh, good. Okay.
Can we go into the reading room? Nope. That Kyle guy and his girlfriend, who hasn't said a word yet, they
ask you a couple more things, please.
They are clearly going to come into the picture a little later. All right, so do all this. All right, here we go. Let's listen carefully.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Oh, we do.
Sorry.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah. That's an easy
The mask.
version.
We figured this. That was easy. We figured this out earlier. All right. Doesn't recognize any of the symbols. I wonder why. This is like a classic FMV kind of thing. They always are in the same position. He's always standing at the mantle by the fireplace, and Jenks is always sitting on that couch. I don't know why they can't move around. I know it's a consistency, or it has to do with, you know.
Maybe to film, you know, because they only had a few days to shoot this. They did all Ryan's shots at one time.
Oh, just one setup. Keep it simple. He can do it all. Yeah, they did 9
And he
days.
answered all the questions.
That makes sense.
I mean, you know, maybe, I don't know how long it would have taken, but
That makes
probably
total
a lot of
sense.
answers.
Yeah, and get the lighting right, get everything straightened out, and it's just your one spot. Okay, symbol on there it is. This is very clearly.
But he could have walked around a little. I don't know why they didn't.
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
Hey, it's the
That
first time I
explanation
saw
was
him
way
drink.
too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
I think there's a joke here that every time he takes a sip, we go back to him and he's got a full glass again.
Yeah.
And Rupert said something about how he and I don't remember the actor who played Ryan. They really were playing a slightly more heightened sense, and then when they
I
watched,
saw that part. Yeah, they were both a little more. They felt they were a little. They were playing it a little bigger.
yeah,
They felt than the other.
and then they felt then when they watched.
Purpose.
I think so,
Yeah.
but then I don't know if it seems like he was thinking that their method was more fun than the other actors. And I guess when they saw the game later on, they saw that the other actors were playing it a little more straight. But the actor who plays Ryan, he seems like he's having a great time, but it does seem a little.
It doesn't bump me at all because they're just bigger personalities.
That's true, and believe me, they're out there, right? Okay, so we found a thing, symbol not used on the course. I want to watch that again. So he said, I just want to watch that scene again. Can I? Let's see.
Thank
No, I
you.
don't
Probably
wanna-
be back later.
How do you do it? So
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
okay, so never came into contact with them. There's got to be another.
There's got to be another contradiction.
Yeah.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Symbol not used on the course. Symbol unmasked represents the tripled goddess. Let's look at the. I don't know. Where do we go? Never came into contact with them. Where was Third Eye? Third Eye flyer. Doesn't recognize. These are the. Never came into contact with Third Eye. Only knows what he heard about Third Eye. Well, I don't know. Is that your clock in the background, or is that part of the game?
It's the game.
Okay. We have one of those clocks. I had to put it in the garage. It drove me crazy. Has no interest
I
in.
didn't notice it till you just said it. I can't remember now what he said about his contradiction.
Caption it when Curtis needs to ask a follow-up question. Okay, you guys got to help me out here. Where did Third Eye meet? Never came into contact. Has to be a lie. No idea what. Third Eye. How do we know? How do we know where Third Eye met? We know where they met. Who met?
I don't understand the Atlas phrase. It said Ryan invented the phrase. What phrase?
Ryan said he invented the phrase.
But which phrase? What's the phrase?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Oh, free to be free.
Oh, free to be free.
We know where they met. James told us where they had meetings. Okay. I'm a little lost. So I think someone has to either just flat out tell us what to do next, because we want to move forward.
It says Ryan invented the phrase, but the phrase was invented while based at the village hall.
Oh, I don't want to do that. I gotta get rid of that. No, just do that. That's not gonna work. Replay the answer, maybe. Well, the answer was just him saying.
What was it that he said? I can't remember.
Replay the answer.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about third eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
Sorry.
Oh, we did that. That was the wrong one. We want to do... Wait, how do we get to the...
How do we get the contradiction?
We have to... I feel like there's got to be a way to get to the contradiction without me having to leave and exit. But... Here, I'm going to see what the chat says really fast. Never came into contact... Hold on. Okay. Third eye met in the village hall. So does Atlas. Yeah, I think that's it. Never came into contact, village hall.
Yeah.
So where did... Okay, so never came into contact. And then something about Atlas, right?
Yeah, something about the village. Oh, invented while playing.
That's not
No,
it.
that's not out. That's not
I'm gonna...
third eye.
That's the phrase invented. Okay. Hand symbol carving. Liam's death. Doesn't recognize the symbols. Really doesn't feel right. Especially considering his position with Atlas. I'm not sure what the contradiction is.
Oh, something with the mask.
Where are we now? Liam's death. Maybe. Weird satanic rituals. Doesn't believe in anything supernatural now. We're right about what? Poster designed by an agent was the first poster in Atlas. Cardboard mask. So Ryan said he never came into contact with third eye. Symbol and mask represents.
Oh, this. Well, he said the symbol on the mask represents triple goddess, but it represents the third eye, doesn't it?
I almost clicked it, so I'm onto something. Is it here? Where am I? Come on, Joseph. I had what? Wait, where was I? What was it back with?
The symbol on the mask, it said it said something about the.
Okay. What's
the goddess.
Where'd the mask go? Cardboard mask. Symbol on the mask
Triple
represents.
goddess.
Oh no, I don't think it's this one. I think they're telling me that I. No, that's not it.
But no,
Okay.
I think
I know what it is. I think I know what it
triple
is.
goddess.
So it's this one. Never came in contact with third eye. Atlas freedom phrase. This one, I think. There it is.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
According to the flyer, this third eye group was based at the village hall, is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase, free to be free, while you were based at the village hall.
He's getting some ticks.
So I did.
Yeah.
So you must have come into contact with third eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you, Inspector.
Ooh, we're going to get a
Go on.
confession.
You see,
Thanks, everyone.
Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is third eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran third eye.
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam.
Let's talk
You
to
didn't
Dad.
just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers, and that was it.
His drink's full.
No choice. There's an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. I thought that was an end to it. But then James and his cronies, they wouldn't leave it alone. So we had to close down, buy a new place, rebrand. So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas.
As Atlas.
And it worked.
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas?
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing.
Next acting job I get, I'm going to go big.
That exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions.
We give them drugs.
Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes.
Ooh. Yeah, let's go.
Inspector. Hello. I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment.
Who's this?
All
Emma?
right. All right.
All right, I'm being
See you later.
interrogated.
That was Dad. I have to go back.
Dad.
You can come and meet him if you like.
Yeah.
I might come and have a chat.
Come with me.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. We've achieved a lock. We've unlocked an achievement. No cheats used, well, except for
Dad's a great businessman, but he
40
lacks
people helping us.
He does, however, believe in the power of the individual, when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan, in here. Just coming. He's through here.
Yeah.
Nice to see them moving
You're
around.
supposed to take your hat off inside. Hey, look at this guy.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating a death in the village.
That your
Believe you knew
picture?
Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was dealt with, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a Big Mac. You do know.
Gherkin short of a what?
You must forgive my son, Inspector. He still can't summon up the courage to come straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions.
He's not
if you
happy
don't
with that.
Oh, but I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question, like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
Whoa.
I'll go back to the centre.
We kind of went,
I have
we got
one or two
hot
things
pretty
prepared.
quick here.
Call me if you need me, Dad.
Call me if you need me, Dad. Please, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes,
Need me.
although I'm not going to be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No,
need...
that's as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you.
Oh boy. He
So,
kind of shifts back and
fire
forth,
away.
doesn't he?
Okay, thank you.
There's not much middle ground with him. It's like I'm.
Well,
Boy, we
Paul
got-
certainly doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
Yeah. All right. I love that guy. I mean, I think he wins. I mean, he immediately you're like, okay, you young people, you think you want to go big with your acting? Let me show you. I'm just going to sit here in a big, comfy chair, and I'm going to outact you with barely any
They're
facial
all
movements.
believable.
They
They're
are.
all believable.
It's great. I think we have a lot to ask this guy, right?
Yeah.
Holy crap! We got a whole. All right. Here we go. Let's dive
It's so
in.
good. I mean, and it's I like when they open up and they moved around a little bit, so that's exciting.
Yeah, it was. It was exciting when they walked through a doorway. That was great.
It just felt so expansive
It,
suddenly.
it did. It totally did. We actually saw. We got to see that Inspector Jenks was wearing a cool vest, and yeah, it's good. I loved how Ryan was. He was looking at his dad, both with a sense of anger and frustration, and yet a real need to be appreciated. You know,
Yeah.
he's got daddy issues. So,
I would say so.
all right, let's find out what Paul Darrow or Paul whatever the character's name is. That's so funny. I just keep I'm hearing all these noises, and I think it's in my room, but it's all in the game. Yeah. All right, here we go.
It's kind of cool how they have the clock.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. At the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out of the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
How did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Okay, so he only met Kate a few times. Saw her last Friday. When did she die? She died on Friday, right? Kate's body was found in the woods lake early last Saturday morning. So he saw her Friday at 7. He may have spoke to her. He gave a look like, and she was drunk. All right. No contradictions so far. He's not going to know anything about this, or is he?
Do you know if Kate had lost this? It's her driving license.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
It's such a great voice.
It does. It's a great voice. We've been playing this. I've been playing with Daniel, The Secret of Monkey Island. Have you ever heard of that game before? I know you're not a gamer.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Do you know if your kids or any?
I don't know if my kids have played it.
Well, it's a game that came out in I don't know when, late 80s or early 90s, and it's just a animated, pixelated game, about a pirate, a wannabe pirate who wants to be a pirate, and he has to go through all of these, these training to become a pirate, and it is so funny. It is just so I can't believe I never played it before, and I started to play with my family, and they're loving it. It is.
I'm going to have to ask my
kids. You have to. I'll talk you through how to set some of this stuff up on your computer. It's pretty simple.
That'd be great.
But it is so fun. Or maybe you can join me and Daniel if you want to on a Friday. But
that'd be fun.
It is really, really fun. And the reason I brought it up is that the voices of all the pirates or of all the characters that they used are so good, and a lot of them have that really good deep voice, and like this guy. So it's neat when you hear full voices, Wow.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
All right, how many no's are we gonna get? All right, no, nothing about the bike. Screwdriver. He's not gonna let us ask.
Well, why
about
was
that.
the bike worth asking?
I know. Just we want to hear him say no a couple times.
This is a contradiction.
Yeah. That might be.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew? Simon Thompson?
No, I haven't. I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
So doesn't know anything about Simon. Zwex just wrote, gaming brings families together, except Mario Kart. And that is true. Man, I'll tell you what, when my kids were younger and they were playing Mario Kart and they made me play, it got contentious. Tell you what.
Did it?
Yeah. It's like, you want to win and then you get frustrated and it's not, all right.
I can't play any kind of game with the controller. If it's like a controller,
Yeah. Oh, I know. And you actually have to have hand-eye coordination. And, the bike's going to be the missing piece that brings everything together. It has to, because we can't ask anybody about it.
Yeah. Why?
I'm never meaner than when I play Mario Kart. Okay. Let's move on. We've got more stuff. We just don't want to know about, he doesn't want to know about homebrew. That clock, because I have earbuds in, it is so it's ringing deep into my soul. Okay,
it's really faint from my end, but you probably get a lot
homebrew
louder.
broken pendant. Let's ask about this.
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or her killer.
Well,
her killer.
That's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
You got the T there. It's got yours all over it. Consonants. All right, this is good. All right. Oh, we got to ask about the mask.
What do you know about this?
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
A monarch?
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
Ryan uses the shop, thinks mask is from Monarch Costumes. Hasn't seen the mask before. I say Monarch Costumes, that's going to come in here.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
He's great. I would love to say. Apparently he is was, I think he passed away recently, but was a very famous actor in the UK and has done all kinds of things and is well known and beloved. And
he's really good.
Yeah, just watching this, I can see why. I bet you he's got some cool credits. Okay, we done. Wouldn't know about the items at the farm shop. Picture frames. Oh, he's definitely knows something about this, right?
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
I wonder if he only said no once and they just always cut that same no into his answers because he says it exactly the same each time.
Yeah.
All right, someone thinks they spotted a lie. What was it? Monk says, let me see. New student at Atlas, Mr. Potter. I feel like Rupert feels a little overwhelmed to be acting across from Darrow, probably. Monk says, lie, liar. They used to be third eye. Oh, there it is. That could be a good call, Monk. So, let's go back a little bit. What did we just do? We did the scrying mirror. Photo frames. We didn't want to know about that. Poster designed by an agency last year. Business started last year. So that is one. And what was the other one? Something about third eye. Are we going to skip ahead to something that we haven't heard yet? Okay, so that's going to... I think you're saying it's going to come up. Right? They used to be third eye, liar, liar, lie. All right, that might be it. We'll just leave that here for now. Okay. I want to hear him say no to some more things.
Yeah.
What did we just do? Adverbs. Did this. Oh, we haven't done Liam's death yet. Okay.
How well did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Oh. Well, as far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yes.
Ooh.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
What was Liam like that
we should
night?
Count the notes. We should.
Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
He was drunk?
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained whiskey and not lemonade.
Lots of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression. Is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Oh boy, we're learning a lot of stuff here.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, what do you got?
He said that he was at Atlas the night he died. Okay, Liam died. But how did Liam kill himself?
I don't think we know. Was it
We don't
something? I think that he drowned in the lake.
Or supposedly killed himself.
Yeah, I think it had something to do with the line in the lake. Says Liam was bright, confident, outgoing. But then they also say that everybody's really depressed. Didn't see Liam after the course. Liam had been drinking all night at the seminar. How about this?
He was bright, confident, and outgoing, and he had personal
Yeah,
problems.
this looks like a immediate. I'm going to try this.
Yeah.
I'm going to try this and this. Okay, no, that's too easy.
No.
That's too easy. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what's next. Liam's death. All right. Let me see. I'll play this.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
He's so good at it.
I presume you've seen an Atlas student doing that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the cause. Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
This is real tea?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
It's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Ooh.
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector,
Second,
is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it.
I'll just subscribe. Thank you.
We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat.
Oh man, he is so into the
Possible
T's and the D's.
incarceration.
I'm sorry, I lost what he was saying. I was so into like his consonants, his threat. Fingers symbol is the student's idea. I think that's three. This is probably the three eyes, right? Third eye.
Yeah.
Atlas encouraged ideas over morality, reluctantly abides by the law. So very, okay. Definitely kills everyone he knows. What else do we got here? He was getting some good answers here. Let's see. Yeah, I love how unsettling this guy is next to Campy Jinx. Yep, but I'm not sure we have unlocked what it contradicts with. Yep, we know from Ryan that others can't drink on the course. Okay. He definitely kills everyone he knows. I would like to say that often before SC people can express a sort of euphoria and seem fine, additionally mental illness and depression can be an outgoing, lively people. I see. Yeah, of course. This acting is so enjoyable. It has me totally wrapped into the scene. It's so Snape. It's funny. Yeah, it's true. He's very Alan Rickman.
Snape.
Yeah, for sure.
It is. The writing is really good in this.
It
I
is.
mean, I think.
I think so too. All right. I'm not sure we found our. Wait, what was?
Stand up for a second. My legs hurt. First, I'm going to kneel.
There you go. I like it. Go for it. Do some squats.
I'm
Get
stretching
those.
my
I forgot what our original. Let's go to the packet of dry leaves. Wait, Atlas freedom phrase. We haven't asked about that. Holy cow, we got a lot of work to do still.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
Didn't Ryan say he did it?
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs. All that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain. It's a vestige of our animal ancestry, that's all. In business, you heed it at your peril. I'm sorry, Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that guilt
What
has
was
no
that?
place in business?
None at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
No.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Monk just wrote, I can smell his breath through the screen.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, so... Whoa, okay, wait a minute. What is going on? There's no place for guilt in business. This has been happening a lot, right? We've seen that's come up a lot. Students encouraged to free themselves from guilt. Course objective, to free students from their past. We're going to try to free everybody from everything. Phrase designed to summarize Atlas's objectives. Wait, when did the bondage thing come up? Are you guys talking? Wait, did he say something about bondage? Or are you guys just talking about bondage? I can
You say the bondages of guilt, maybe?
He'll say no to drugs or alcohol in the course, and then you say, dude was drinking at your seminar. Okay. Oh, Zuki's finally going to start paying attention. Thank you, Zuki. Jeez. We're cleaning your house while we're working our butts off over here. All right. I don't know what is... I don't know if you guys have any answers for me right now. So let's keep on.
Let's ask him about the leaves.
Yeah. Let's ask him about the leaves.
Know what this is, by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire and then decide to run her own pub.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
Ooh. Damn. Wow, he gave a good little evil look at the end there, too. I don't think that's... He should say this... They should have said, I'm in control of both of them. That should be... Rebecca would know about the leaves.
Also interesting that Rebecca wants to be in control. That's kind of an interesting... I mean, kind of figured that out.
Ooh. Oh. Thank you, Zuki. Sorry, I shall do better in the future. Well, you better do better. Don't go cleaning your house in the middle of our game, for goodness sakes. Everyone is bondaged by Paul. Yeah, he owns everybody, it seems like. So, what have we learned? I don't know, but this might we think that this is we're gonna spot a contradiction in this one right here. And it's one.
Oh, but
what do you know about this?
Oh, hold on.
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you? James, our local Minister for Propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Oh. These things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was. Yeah. As my son had started to atrophy, I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And Third Eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills?
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years?
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Oh my gosh, you must have had so much fun.
That was good.
You came in for probably one day, just knocked this all out, did it with yeah, I totally agree. Zweck says, I was so expecting a boisterous, evil laugh after that. Okay, so what did we learn? We got everything. Third eye is... All right, what do you guys got? Automatically calls James a Nazi. Geez, how on the nose. Yeah, it's Paul Warner. Yeah, it would be so true. This guy's just like Paul Warner. That would have been awesome to have those two face off with their evil bossery. So I think there was something to do with drinking, right? Is that what you were saying, Tori?
Well, we need to ask about the salvia drug. We didn't ask.
Oh, we haven't done that yet? Okay, good call.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector. I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly. We don't allow drugs or alcohol on our course. We like to tell students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
Okay, so we learned something here. I think you'll spot one with a drug. So
Well,
something.
I mean, we know Ryan is drinking, but there's nothing that we can. There's nothing been asked about that.
So there's no alcohol or drugs. Wasn't there something? Man, we're gonna have to go back a little bit. Let's see.
the bottles, the box of old bottle, the homebrew.
The homebrew.
Say something about that.
Let's take a look here.
Oh, we didn't ask. Did we ask about the? We didn't ask about the homebrew.
Did we? We're not allowed to. Oh, we did, but he doesn't know anything about it.
Oh, he doesn't know. And the old bottles.
He just said no.
Oh, okay.
Kate finds death. Kate was drunk.
Well, if she
last
was
saw her at the meeting on Friday around 7.
Oh, but she was
Kate
drunk.
was drunk. Is that something? Oh, that felt like something, but it's not.
Well, try Kate was drunk with no alcohols allowed on the site.
I just did that.
No, you said you did. Oh, you did do that. Sorry. Last saw her at the meeting on Friday, and Kate was drunk. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Because she's not allowed to drink.
Oh, that's true.
So maybe that would work.
Okay, so wait, we got some stuff. The first victim was drunk. Paul, Atlas doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on the site is a contradiction. Yeah, well, wait. There's that. And then there's that, but that's not. Yeah, it's not going to work either. Okay, so I think it was, wait. Wait a minute. The first victim was drunk. Oh gosh, I'm doing too many things. Let me look at what these guys are saying here. Okay, so terrible liars running the family. Joseph says, Paul, Atlas doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on the site. That is a contradiction. Okay, so we have that. The first victim was drunk, says MDQP. But we just did that. And then that's not it. I'm behind you guys. The guy who killed himself was drinking at the seminar. Okay, so let's see. Here's what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this. Doesn't allow. Okay. And then let's go to Liam's death. And then new Liam at personal.
Oh, had been drinking at the seminar.
Aha!
That's it.
Nice work, everyone.
That's it.
Why do I need a cheat sheet when I got all you guys? Aha!
So if you don't allow drink or drugs onto the site, why did you allow Liam to drink whiskey all night?
Well, we did give him various warnings. Did try to stop him, but didn't work.
But you let him stay on the course?
Yeah, well, we couldn't throw him out. This isn't a primary school, Inspector. We're not the police. We can't enforce these rules. If they pay their fees, they're entitled to stay on the course.
And what if they want to take drugs?
As long as they do it with discretion, frankly, I don't care if they want to wipe or inject paint stripper all over their faces.
Do you store any alcohol at Atlas?
No.
What do you mean?
Is there a kitchen?
Ryan's
Why,
drinking
do you
all
want
the
to go
time.
down there and check?
Well, obviously you wouldn't mind if what you're saying is true.
Of course I wouldn't mind. It's past the lavatories down the corridor, but you won't find any drugs in there or alcohol.
Whether I find alcohol at Atlas or not, it probably isn't particularly relevant. But it's worth a look anyway.
Well, might as well go to Atlas then, right? I think that's our time to do that. All right. I think Jinxie needs to pull the Detective Powell and tell him he's going to nail his ass to the wall. Exactly. They're referring to Phantasm 2, which, by the way, Tori, I'm going to have to make you play one of these days.
I know. I have to play it.
Maybe we don't play the whole thing, but maybe we spend, a couple, 3 or 4 sessions, and we just make you play some of this stuff. That would be fun. Yeah.
I'd love to do that.
Okay. So we got him. I'm just looking at stuff. It's not allowed, but we don't do anything about it. That's one. Plot twist. Ryan just really enjoys water and uses a shot glass to make him look like a bad boy. Plant false evidence in the kitchen. All right, well, we got a lot of stuff to do here. Let's go. We've done everything, right? Was there any more? I think that's it for now. I want to get out.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I sure enjoyed hanging out. He was great.
Yeah.
He was great.
I get the feeling
He was
I
fantastic.
might be seeing a lot of Paul tonight.
He was absolutely amazing. I'm just going to use consonants at every possible opportunity. All right.
It does add something to what you're saying.
So is there alcohol stored in the Atlas kitchen? There are also 2 things you haven't asked Paul about yet. Really? You want to go back? Or do you want to get...
Yeah, but how do we look at the Atlas kitchen? We
We
can go to the Atlas. We can go
I
to
think it's-
Atlas, check the kitchen, and talk to Paul, if they'll let us.
Well, Paul's here, right? How do we get to... Where is Paul?
I don't know.
Where were we? Didn't he just
Where? I don't know.
go down? Head right. Go across.
We weren't.
How did we get in here? Go across to Brandon House. There?
Wait, what was the father's name?
Oh, there we
again?
go.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
There we go. Now we're back. Is this right? Wait, who are we talking to? It's him, right?
Wait, this is Paul. Ryan is the son, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Are we at Paul? How do I know if we're at Paul's?
I'm pretty sure we're at Paul's.
The answer.
Know what this is, by any chance?
Okay, good. So apparently there's some questions we haven't asked him yet. What have we not asked him? We've asked him everything, I thought.
Yeah. Photo frames and paint. No.
We did.
The key.
Oh, maybe the key. Well, aha. It isn't worth asking Paul. Aha. Okay, there's one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is important. We got to ask about
I
Kate's
know, that's
argument.
a big one that we missed somehow.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
It would have been fun if they... All right, so there was the pub. Oh, and then there's this one. Freedom necklace card.
Okay.
What do you know about this?
It's a freedom necklace. It's a symbol we use sometimes on the course. Little bird in cage flying away. freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
Which student indeed? Bird and cage is a symbol used on the course. Bought a freedom necklace for a student. Insists he didn't buy it for Kate. And Michael, thank you so much. He wrote, Paul would enjoy saying all the T's in this amount. This amount of $2.22 of US dollars. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's awesome. All right. Oh, we're getting dangerously close to 1/4 of our goal today. We're almost at $25. And then we have like 20 minutes to get to the rest, if we can do it. All right. Did we learn any more contradictions, or let's go find some alcohol? I think we need to get some
Be
booze.
back later on, if that's okay.
Would you like a cup of tea, detective? All right. Atlas, let's go. This is the one you have to walk through the most amount of doors.
So the kitchen
I've never
must
gone
be
down
down
here.
the corridor there, if what Paul said is true.
That was never available to us before, so yes, let's check it out. Oh, you know what? Someone said plant some bottles. Look at this kitchen with a computer. We got a lot of stuff to look at here. Ooh.
Somebody said what?
Plant evidence. We have bottles, so I think at some point we might need to put some bottles in there. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Oh.
Okay. Just one close-up after another. This is good old-fashioned budget filmmaking. Good editing. Let's see.
Interesting. Well, there's a TV right there with a DVD player. I don't think anyone will mind if I have a quick look at this.
Absolutely. Does it say do not... What was that? Well, oh, what's this? Something just showed up. Show inventory. Try using this. Do not move. Do not put in the DVD player right in front of you, no matter what you do.
Suspicious.
Let's try using it.
X-DVD.
There's no use for the XXS DVD here. What are you talking about? Yes, there is. What? A DVD marked with XXX was found in the kitchen by the Atlas train crew. It says, try using this. XXX. Raincoat says, this game's getting good. Okay, so, where did he say that the DVD player was? This is a DVD player. Okay, go over to the TV. Now
Sorry,
we got
I'm
to use it.
eating ice.
Eating ice? Trying to cool down? I like it. Try a DVD from the pile. Well, okay. But I don't want to watch these ones.
Why can we watch? Do we want to watch?
Disco dance! Disco dance!
Hey, Zwex, thank you so much. Whoa.
Freedom, true freedom, means freedom from many vices that society had traditionally believed to be virtues. Self-criticism, self-doubt, guilt. Ladies and gentlemen, these are not virtues. These are sins. Born of a fake morality implanted deep within our minds and collective consciousness by governments and religions through the ages with the sole purpose of preventing the masses, stopping us from achieving the same success, happiness, and freedom enjoyed by those at the very pinnacle of society.
Dang. There's no one in the audience.
I'm going to show you
I don't
that
see any
common
heads.
morality is nothing more than
The weird angle.
cynical creation of an elite desperate to stay in power. An elite hell-bent on preventing you from reaching your full potential.
I like that they tried to make it look a little more
Feel
grainy.
guilty for pursuing success. But the good news is that you can take back control. You can become the success you deserve to be. Atlas will give you a unique and powerful advantage. Life in all its technicolor glory can be yours.
You know what would be great is if the camera
All that
started
you have
panning
to do
back
is to stay
and you realize there really is nobody there and he's insane. He's just talking to
learn to
himself.
love your
He's like,
Welcome to Atlas.
That's got completely empty.
that would be good.
Oh, now we gotta pause.
And then we learn that no one has joined Atlas, that they're just crazy people who think they own it. Okay. First of all, Zwex, thank you. You said you found this in the kitchen. What did I find in the kitchen? This. I found these DVDs, or I found your tip. Thank you so much. All right.
Maybe we can play ours.
Yeah, I hope we can. I just want to see what's going on here. It's a bootleg Vin Diesel movie. Click the TV. Okay, now we can find the Triple X. All right. Oh, you guys were talking for a while. Jeez. Okay. All right. Now let's. Well, there's more DVDs. Can I try it now? Where's my inventory? Is that my inventory? Yeah. Try using this. Ooh, we could do it. Ooh, found footage. This is great. Oh, he's going undercover. Okay, wallet in his jacket pocket. That was awesome. Why was that sitting in a drawer?
Well, that was odd. Looked like someone pickpocketing, but why make a video of it?
Was he pickpocketing?
I think it was a dead body. Somebody taking wallets from a dead body.
Oh, you think so, do you? Is there another
Maybe.
DVD? We got more. Oh, is it the same one? It probably is. Yeah. Click to exit. I'm alone. He touched that jacket inappropriately. Right, said Brett. Like for a Triple X movie, this was even less sexy than the last video. Yeah, we're not getting much Triple X here. Okay, but there was a leather wallet, so there was some leather in there. Good, you're right, Papa Joe. You guys are funny. All right, what do we do? Let's get out of here, I guess. Anything else? Yeah. But we want to. I think we want to do something with the bottles, right? What else is going on at Atlas in the moment? There are also things you haven't asked, so there's more stuff happening here.
Well, let's see what else is going on at Atlas. Maybe check the classroom.
I want to see about the bottles. I don't know why, but someone put it in my head here. Box of old bottles. No, try using it. Okay, nothing to use here. Okay. How is the... Hey, just in general, if you guys have been those of you who have been watching, has there been a lot of lag, or has this been going way more smoothly than the last ones? I'm hoping that the new Mac OBS software has fixed some of these issues. It seems like it's been going pretty well, so I'd love to know. All right, let's go find out what's happening at Atlas. Oh, okay, you were joking with the bottle. Fine, don't joke. There's no time for jokes when we're trying to solve a murder. I'll bet you we can go into the reading room now. I knew it. Let's do it. I bet you we're going to meet Kyle again. Ooh. Ooh.
Feel your soul.
It's a fake fire. Why would they have a fire in there? You can't have a fire in a room.
For the moment to break. Excellent, Hannah.
Nice, Hannah.
Well,
Could you come back later, please?
what's going on here?
Please, leave.
Sorry, Ryan, there's a few more questions I have to ask you yet, and time's ticking by.
Leave.
Okay.
That's all it takes? Masks back on. Shut. Shut.
What on earth was that about? Looked like they were burning woolen dolls. A woolen doll burning ceremony. What a very odd course this is.
Indeed. All right, what do we do? We gotta go find him, right? Go to the lounge door. But there's something. We just... Looks like we just picked something up. Ooh. A strange doll
We
burning
got
ceremony.
one.
Yeah, we got one. Okay, well, we got a bunch of stuff. How are we doing? I want to see how we're doing. What's our percentage? 37%. That's it. Feels like we're getting close, doesn't it? But we're not even halfway there. Oh, Joseph just cheated and found out there's another contradiction with Paul that and find him. Oh, my default speaker has changed. Oh, wait a minute.
I just had something just glitched.
Yeah, something's up.
Oh, there.
Wait. Something's wrong here. Can we hear? No. Let's see. Let me see what's going on. Something went wonky. Oh, okay. Well, that's that. Let's do... Huh. What's going on? Did I stop sharing? No, I'm still sharing.
I still see it.
You can still see it, but it's not.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Okay, there's that. Good. Weird. Let's do OBS Studio. And then... Can you hear anything yet?
I can hear. So just...
You can hear the music sort of go...
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No, because they can. But
No,
you
I can't hear
now.
music.
All right, I'm going to have to stop the share, and then I'm going to do another share. Hold on, let me see if I...
You forget to... Do you need to save first?
I think it's sort of auto saves, so I think we're
Oh.
okay. Let me do a new share. Okay, so I'm going to just do this for a second.
I'm going to go stretch my legs while you're doing that.
You go do that, and I'll be right back. And then I'm going to come back to this. I hope that worked. Yeah, that should work. Okay, cool. We're back. She's going to stretch her legs. Let's see what you guys... I love it. I like your leg stretching. All right. Yeah, audio.
It's hard for me to sit for long periods of time. I'm kind of
I know.
I'm kind of wiggly.
I have a stand-up desk, and I have.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Yeah, but I haven't used it yet today, so I do need to get up. All right. Don't know what to do. Let's go find Paul again, I guess. So if someone tell us we can't get in here, right? Wait, it said there's something in here. That doesn't work. But there's... Okay, this is new.
But what's... Oh, okay.
It said there was something else here at Atlas. Let me just
What's the atrium? Isn't that part of Atlas?
What else is going on at Atlas at the moment? There are also things you haven't asked everybody yet. Pretty much everybody. Okay, so did you say there was an atrium?
Yeah. You go back to the into the atrium.
Then all we have.
Have we been there?
Yeah, all we have is this. We can't go upstairs. I wish we could go upstairs. Can't go in the lounge. Can't go in the room. What else is going on at Atlas at the moment? Well, I don't know. You're not letting us look around. Go down the corridor, leave Atlas. So there's no other options, right? So it'd have to be back and go talk to Paul. Ryan is busy ruining little girls' days by burning their toys. Yeah, I guess we should go back and talk to Paul. But I feel like the hint people are telling us there's something going on here. Is it back in the kitchen? Let's just do one more look at the kitchen. Can't get the rag. Can't get any of this stuff. Yeah. All right. Let's go to.
But what was that?
Oh, look.
Oh.
Aha. Why didn't you see this earlier? What did we just pick up? Ding. Try using this. It's a car fob. Can't try it yet. Okay, we gotta find a car. Man, we got a lot of new stuff.
I bet we're going to run into a car if we walk.
Or maybe a car will run into us. Who knows?
Right. Should we just walk back? We do that?
Yeah, we can.
Because I don't.
There's gonna be no cars around here. This doesn't look like a car. There's a potential car spot. All right, let's. Might as well talk to Simon and Emma.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Zuki doesn't want you to run into a car, Tori.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't do that. Stay away from. All right, we haven't asked. It isn't worth it. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to ask her about. Yikes, look at that. Okay.
Have you seen this before?
No? Don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What do you know about doll burning?
Doll burning, I think it was something that they did in the course. Simon mentioned it.
Oh, they didn't do that when you were there?
No.
I was too busy boinking Ryan. Okay. No doll burning. We're not going to ask about the lock. All right, let's go visit Simon. Let's go. Okay,
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay. Where we go? Let's do. There's that flyer. We've done that. All right, let's go.
Have you seen this before?
No. No, sorry.
That didn't get us very far.
No.
But I bet she's got something to say about this.
What do you know about doll burning?
Not on the course. It's a ritual thing. It's getting rid of things that you don't need. Throw it into the fire.
And that's a good thing?
Well, yeah, it helps you getting rid of things you don't need, so you can move on and take control again.
You just said that.
So what are the masks for?
They're just to help you get into the right frame of mind. Just get you into the zone, you know, help with the trance.
A trance?
Yeah. It's like self-hypnosis. We do it on the course sometimes. It's just to help you get into the right frame of mind, you know.
So you hypnotize yourself? How do you do that?
Yeah. Just stare into a mirror and chant something, you know, just say the same thing over and over again. Or you could just close your eyes and put yourself into a trance. Some people can do that.
And that's safe?
Well, yeah. Hypnosis doesn't work the way that most people think it does. You can't just be hypnotized if you don't want to be hypnotized. But you can learn to hypnotize yourself.
What did you say it was called? Auto-hypnosis?
Self-hypnosis, auto-hypnosis, same thing, really.
I think Simon was a bit too quick to play down the role of auto-hypnosis on the course. I'll have to ask around about this.
Jinx about auto hypnosis techniques used at Atlas. Yeah, we have to ask around about this. What do you guys?
Can you look at his answers on the doll burning? I just want to look at what.
Yeah, for sure. Getting rid of what you don't need. Masks help with the trance. The
Using mirrors.
Course involves auto hypnosis or self hypnosis. Can't be hypnotized unless you want to be. That's something that's gonna come back. Auto hypnosis induced by using mirrors.
So they probably use the scry mirrors. Did he? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did he say he didn't know what the scry mirrors were for?
That's a good question.
Scrying? Scrying?
Scrying? Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. Where'd you go? Yeah, scrying mirror.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's just James.
Ask other people
Okay.
about.
All right. Well, gang, we are right at about 2 o'clock. How you doing, Tori?
I'm fine.
Do you feel like you know the answer? Who are you suspecting at this point?
Rebecca.
You suspect Rebecca. You know, that's good because she's been like the least. She has been like the least sort of wily. Everybody else, I feel like they could have done it, and she seems
Right.
like
James is too obvious.
Uh-huh.
Paul and Ryan are too obvious. I mean, I think they're involved,
Right.
maybe, but I don't know.
Is it one of those things where they kind of all?
They all did it.
They all did it. They all helped to do it. Zuki just super chatted. Want to know who done it? I don't know. I've never done this before. So do we? When people stream games and then they leave them, do they ever come back and play again? I don't know if I'll continue to play this because I'm gonna return the computer. What do you think?
And well, I don't know because it's a good game. I feel kind of sad leaving it, but and then I don't want to ruin it for other people who haven't maybe played the game.
Normally people finish games. Well, listen, maybe we'll come back to this. Let's not find out who's. I don't know what to do. We can decide. We had a good group today. If you all would prefer us to stick with this and do another round, where are we now? We're like at. Let's take a look. We are. I gotta get out of here.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Just gonna see what our percentage is. Then we can continue to do this. It's a 37% still.
We are making
we got a long ways to go. So I don't know. We're gonna leave the door open, as
I'm up for
Pickleer said. So we'll think about it. I think next week we might just start something else, and then maybe we'll just bounce around and come back and do things, or maybe we'll play a little bit of one game. That said, this laptop computer has to go back in like 30 more days, so we have a definite time frame for which we have to finish this game. I'm going to, let's see, there we go. Hold on, I just want to get rid of some sound here if I can. All right, well, thank you all. I think it's time to stop. I gotta kind of, my kids just had their first day at school today.
Aww.
And here, let me
That's fun.
exit the game. There we go. Yeah, they just had their first day of school today, and we are. Oh no, you just left.
Oh no, did you?
No, you're here.
You see
Hold on.
me?
No, I can't see you because I
Did
stopped
we lose
the
the
game.
whole
But-
stream?
yeah, but don't. No, the stream's still here. We're all here.
Oh, okay.
I just need to make sure you are. Let's do this. There we go. That was good. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying. This was fun.
Your
Yeah,
your kids started school today. They're gonna. Yeah.
First day of school, 5th grade, 8th grade.
Wait,
Both-
fifth and eighth.
Yep. So they're both sort of at the top of their game. You know,
Yeah.
my daughter's at the 5th grade level, so she's at the top of the elementary, and my son is the king of middle school. So So yeah, they'll be coming home in a little bit. So thank you all for joining. Tori, it's great to have you back. It's great to have a partner. As much as I enjoyed hanging out with Rupert, and what a wonderful guy he is. He's not the best detective. He's a great detective in the game, not the best detective of playing the game. So it's good to have you back. It was great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good to be back.
And it's great having all you guys. Thank you so much. We'll, I don't know. Like I said, let's not close the door on this. We'll play some more of it, and we'll just sort of see what happens. So come back next week. Stay tuned for what next game we're going to play, or if we decide to keep doing this. This is your last chance, if you'd like, to throw a super chat our way to help out, to kind of keep things going. If you're not able to help us out in the Patreon world, this is always a good option. So thank you for those of you who did today already. Zuki and Joseph, and I saw some other you guys. I'm going to look at you. And all that. And so what's the rest of your day? Just trying to stay cool, Tori?
I'm actually driving up north to see a friend, not too far away, and
Swax.
Going to see Jackson Brown.
You're gonna go see Jackson Brown tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Yeah. Where are you gonna see him? At the Greek?
Santa Barbara. In Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara. Did you grow up? Was he one of your favorites back in the day?
Yeah, I liked him a lot. Yeah, I liked him. But a friend of mine got tickets and she invited me. So.
Oh, that'll be fun. It's funny. My son heard a song on I don't know, some commercial or something of a Jackson Brown song, and then he started listening. He was, Dad, you ever heard this guy before? I'm like, yeah, I totally grew up with that guy.
Did you like him?
Yeah, he's gone back to his hip hop, but yeah, he enjoyed a couple of songs. So, all right, Tori, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for being. Have
a great rest of your.
Yeah, and
bye,
we'll see you. Everybody says bye-bye, and we'll see you next Wednesday. All right, take care. Bye.
Bye.
I'll come over here. All right, guys, thank you all so much. And I just want to remind Zwex and Michael, you guys were also part of the super chat. Thank you for that. And if I'm missing anybody, I apologize. But thanks all for joining. We'll be back on Friday. Daniel and I playing The Secret of Monkey Island. And then Tori and I will be back next Wednesday with this or something else. So this has been a lot of fun. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And we will see you next time. All right. Bye, guys. Take care. I'm going to just do a quick little thank you to our Patreon folks. And then that'll be that. All right. Thanks, patrons. Bye, all.